Good morning to you all. It's been a minute since I've done a sit down video, sit down, get ready with me video. It has actually been a minute since I have done one of these where I sit down and kind of talk through the products that I'm using right at this moment. So let's go ahead and let's get right into this get ready with me slash explaining the products that I'm using as much as I possibly can. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So the first product that I'm picking out is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And as it says, it's a setting spray. However, I've told y'all before, I actually like using the setting spray before I place the foundation on. I find that it sets my foundation into my skin a whole lot better. So that's the way I've been using all of my setting sprays for the last 2 years now, which is to place the setting spray first, and I find that my foundation has been setting much better when I do it that way. So let's go ahead and add that. And I did kind of go backwards. Actually, I was supposed to add this first. You all know this is one of my favorite pore filling primers. This is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and this is my third one, and we're almost out of the third one. So this product, once again, fills in my pores, makes my skin feel really soft, and I don't feel any bumps. There is no lines, there's no streaking when I use this primer for the foundation. When I blend it out, there is absolutely no lines and no streaking. Alright, so y'all know I like to double up and triple up on my foundations. Today we're gonna double up, and the first foundation I'm going in is going to be with this one. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk Foundation, and I am in the shade, using the shade 510. I also have the shade 600 Rich. I'm using the shade 510 Porcelain for today. Let me get with my sponge. Let me grab the mirror. I'm gonna use that mirror right there. I like this mirror, it lights up. It's an easy reach for me. Alright, so as I said, why do I have that in my hand? As I said, let's go in first with the shade 510 from CoverGirl. Let me pull myself up closer to the mirror so I can see. And y'all know that I like to apply this with a wet sponge. I'm going to try and adjust the camera a little bit. However, let's go in. So I go with about that much foundation on the sponge, and let's dab it in. Now going in with the next foundation, which is the Pacifica Elite foundation. And the shade that I use for this is, if I can find it, the shade is Natural Tan. Natural Tan in the Pacifica Elite foundation. Once again, going in with the sponge and its foundation with a pump. And that is what Natural Tan looks like in my shade range. Alright, next I'm going to go in with the matching concealer. This is the Pacifica Liquid Coverage Full Coverage Concealer, and I am in the shade 8WT. Just to cover my under eye area, as well as anywhere there's dark spots. Once again, taking the sponge, and this time I'm taking the tip of the sponge, as the corner of my eyes are obviously in the shape of a triangle. So going in with the tip of the sponge to blend out the concealer. And already I can see a stark difference and a stark change in my skin, even though it's not that much to where it looks like natural skin, as I'm not wearing too much foundation at all. I'm not wearing too much foundation at all, even though I put 2 different foundations in order to get this shade. Alright, now going in with this is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Honey Setting Powder. Going in with a tapered brush in order to set the concealer under my eye and around my facial area and my cheekbones. If I'm using a product, obviously I either still like it or I'm just using it because I spent my money on it. And for those of you who watched the live video where I rechanged everything before I placed everything in the bathroom, I figured out what was wrong with the Fenty toner. I used it over the face cream and it should be used under the face cream. So when I do it, don't follow me. Don't follow me. I'm just trying to use it to block the green monsters in any area that I can, that I told you about from before. I'm just trying to block them from getting on my face. So it had, the toner had a bad reaction to the face cream being on top instead of underneath. It works underneath, however, it does not work on top at all. The Dead Sea facial cream, it does not work on top at all with the toner. However, with the Dead Sea face cream being on top of the toner, it works perfectly just fine. So that's the way I've been using it. I just forgot to place it before that, and I realized that it did not work that way for my skin at all. So when you see me make mistakes like that, don't follow me. Trust me, don't. It's something that I do that keeps, once again, the green off of me, and I get to keep my yellow skin, my yellow undertone that I have. I have a yellow undertone, not a green one. Now, going in this palette, this is the Physicians Formula Butter Dream Team face palette. We're gonna finish off the rest of the face, the entire face, with this one palette. I absolutely love this palette. This palette is really, 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 really good. So, going in with the setting powder, and this is the Butter Believe It face powder. Going in to set my face with that, my entire face. Now going in with the bronzer. This one right here. This is the Matte Manoy Butter Bronzer. The Matte Manoy Butter Bronzer. Around the areas of my face in order to cover up any mishappenings or streaks that the foundation may have left that I did not fully blend out. And just going in with it for a little bit of contour. And going on top of that with this bronzer right here. This is the Maru Butter Bronzer, just to add a little bit of highlight to my cheekbones. Give a little bit of definition. And add shape to my face. Now going in with the blush, going in with the Butter Believe It blush in the same palette. And with the same brush, going in with this blush right here. This is the Maru Butter Blush. Now going in with this highlighter right here, the one highlighter that it has in the palette, and that's fine. Going in with the Maru Butter highlighter. Now, last but not least, going in with the Maybelline Soda Pop palette. It's gonna be a very minimal look. Going in with Cola Float as a crease color. And going in with Crushing. Going in with Crushing. Just in my inner corner. And taking a flat shader brush, why am I holding it like that? Taking this flat shader brush, this is the smudger brush, and going in the shade Tonic. Going in the shade Tonic. And going in with whatever is left on this brush, just to blend that shade into the crease so that there is no separation line. Going in, y'all have seen me use this all the time. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil in the shade MBP04 Chocolate. Going in with that and filling out my eyebrows. And I'm just going to leave it at that. For once, I actually don't need a concealer to at all shape my eyebrows because I didn't go out the line. Oh, it's right here. Now going in with these 3 mascara. This one is the Maybelline Curl Bounce mascara. Y'all know what it does for me. I've explained it to you all many times. It helps me to add kohl underneath, liquid kohl underneath on my bottom lashes. And then the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal, the primer. And then I also have the actual mascara. So let's go in with this one first. And this one is now completely dried out. Now going in with the primer from L'Oreal. And going in with the mascara. To finish off the look, I'm going to focus on my hair a little bit. Just taking out the elastic. And I'm going to turn my body this way so that you can see what I'm doing. take out the needle. And that is basically it for me. With that being said, wait, not yet, not yet. Lips, always forget the lips. Going in with Maybelline 385 Ruby for me. Reminds me of Fenty Ruby Roo from MAC. It's the closest knockoff, or the closest drugstore dupe, my apologies. The closest drugstore dupe to Rihanna, the Fenty, the Ruby Roo. The closest drugstore dupe. And that is how I add my lipstick. I don't do the top part. It smudges too much for me when I do the top part. Now going in with the liquid lip from Maybelline. This is 355 Hustler. And dab it in the middle. Just to give it a nice glow so that the lipstick does not look that flat. And that's pretty much it. That's it, everyone. I want to say thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to this channel for future videos. And I want to say thank you to all the subscribers that have been watching and have stayed faithful continuously. Thank you all very much. Continue watching, continue to support, and I will see y'all soon in the next video. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.